Hello, this is Matt Stefanik, and welcome to Crush It on Craigslist version 2.0. This is Module 1. We're going to be covering the basics of Craigslist marketing. Now, you should have one account at this point that you typically use in your local market. If you don't have an account, if this is your first time ever using Craigslist, you'll just come to Craigslist.org or Craigslist.com or redirect to Craigslist.org, and it will basically take you to your city based on your IP address. And if it did not, of course, you can come down here to your states and cities and go to your closest Craigslist. But what you want to do is go to My Account, even if you don't have one, and you'll be able to sign up for an account here. You'll just add your email address and these verification words. Now, if you've already registered one and you forgot and you use an address that's already in their database, you'll get an error message and you'll have your password resent to you or a reset link sent to you, and then you could reactivate that account. This is a very straightforward process. Just enter your email address. You'll get a verification email, so you'll want to use a good email address. So once you click on that, you'll have to agree to their terms, and then you'll have your account. It's very simple. Depending on where you post, you may have to phone verify with your very first post, and all that means is that once you click the submit button on your post, they'll ask you to supply a phone or phone number that they'll send you a text message with a code just to verify you are not some type of robot and that you're a legitimate person. And you'll just take that code, put it in, and hit verify my account. And you'll typically only need to do that once for each account. So if it's your main account, you can go ahead and just use your cell phone or your home phone or your regular phone number. We'll assume that you've already created an account or that you're smart enough to be able to figure out how to accomplish that and get back to this main page here. Now, you want to consider where you want to post. Typically, I like to post in the community general section in the business for sale, but normally the best one has been small business ads. And I know a lot of people like to post in the job section over here. I don't do that just because it's a good way to get your ads ghosted and your account, shut down basically, because they know you're not posting jobs, and it will say when you go to post a job that you're not supposed to be posting any MLM opportunities. So I just steer clear because I have a good enough success rate and click-through rates in those other sections, so I don't even bother. Maybe one of the reasons why I never get ghosted. So, try it out for yourself. If you really want to post in the jobs, by all means, but I don't recommend it. So, there's your caveat. So, let's talk about the basics of your ad. Your ads will consist of three basic components: the title, the body, and the destination, or where your prospect will go once they click on your ad. And you can think of it in terms of lead flow. The whole point of each particular part of this ad is to get them to take the next step, not to sell in any way. So it's very important that you understand this concept. Your ad title should make your prospect want to click to see more. Your ad body should do exactly the same thing, get them to click to see more, and to reach that final destination, which is your website. And that website may just be intended to make a sale or generate a lead. Either way, your ad title is not going to get them to that destination. It's going to get them to the body to the destination. Now, back to your ad title, which is the most important part of your ad, because if you don't get that click to even see the body, they're not finding your website. And there's a ton, if you haven't noticed, of ads on Craigslist. So you need to do something to stand out. And as you see here, your ad title should accomplish two things. It should identify with or call out your target audience, and it should make them want to see more. So for an example, let's say I were to post Star Trek figurines cheap. And that's all my title said. Now that's a pretty good title if that's what you have to sell. You have to ask though, does it accomplish these two things? Does it speak to a specific target audience, and does it make them want to see more? Well, I think absolutely it does, because it's speaking to someone who would collect figurines, and more particularly Star Trek figurines. So this is very targeted. And if you have no interest in Star Trek figurines or collectibles or things of that nature, you're going to skip right past this. You're not even going to pay any attention to it. But if it does speak to you, you're absolutely going to take notice. So it has accomplished that in speaking to that target audience. Does it make them want to see more? I would say in a number of ways it does. The fact that you have Star Trek figurines, they may want to see it anyways. You have cheap here, so it begs the question, how cheap? And it also maybe begs the question, which Star Trek figurines, because you may have something they might be looking for and missing from a collection. So this is a very good ad title, and if I were selling Star Trek figurines, I wouldn't overthink it one bit. This is exactly the title I would use.